Good afternoon, dear students. Our next video is about the next short story. The title of the short story is "The Singer Who Could Not Sing." I am going to summarize this story in this video lecture. We have already talked about this story in detail, but for this presentation, I will make it more concise and more comprehensible, so that you will definitely understand this story. Here, as we have talked about a story, there is one element we have talked about, that is the character. Okay, so if we look at the beginning of this story, you will understand that the writer has introduced a character. Character is a person who plays role in that story. So this story is about a boy. The name of a boy is Kalyan, and the whole story runs around the choice and habit of Kalyan and what happens to his habit throughout the story. Here we come to know that there is the first important character, Kalyan. Who is Kalyan? Kalyan is a young boy, and this Kalyan loves singing. He is a lover of singing, and he calls himself a great singer. It means he imagines himself. He believes that he is the greatest and the best singer of the world. He has this feeling. But contrary, what happens to him is that he is not treated kindly with his family also. When he begins to sing in a house, his father comes and shouts at him, and he tells him that if you want to sing, go outside. Do not disturb us. Do not disturb us in this house. So Kalyan feels very unhappy as he believes that he is a great singer. He is upset because his feeling and his emotions are not considered. He is not thought of. It means the people do not believe him. Even his father does not believe him, and his father also does not like his singing. So Kalyan becomes unhappy. What he has to do, he begins to think about himself, that though he is a very good singer, but yet his father also shouts at him. His father also does not like his singing. So he becomes upset. So what happens next? Then Kalyan understand that whenever his father is not home, if he is outside, his father is outside, he begins singing. As he begins singing, again the same problem comes. The neighbors come and visit his place. They come at his house and they tell him that don't sing in such a harsh tone. We don't want to listen your song. If you want to sing a song, go somewhere else. But do not sing here, because of your song, our children are disturbed. So again, at home, his singing is not respected. His father does not like singing. His neighbors also do not like singing. So Kalyan again feels upset, and he thinks of himself that what he has to do, because he is not supported, isn't it? He believes himself to be a very good singer. So what happens now? Then Kalyan decides to leave the place. Then Kalyan takes a walk. And he tries to find out a place where he can sing freely. It means nobody will disturb him. This is the intention of Kalyan, and Kalyan goes. Okay, so where does he go? Kalyan reaches to in a jungle, and there he sees a beautiful temple. He sees that temple and he becomes very happy. As you can see in this slide, there is a temple. It's a beautiful temple, and Kalyan sees that this is the place where I can sing and nobody can disturb me. So he goes there and he begins to sing. It is surprised that what happens to him is the next part of the story. Okay, so Kalyan believes he is a very good singer, so he has to practice riyaz. He takes time, he learns rags, and he tries to make it good practice, and so that he will be able, one day he will be a good singer. But what happens to him? His community, as most of us, has a habit or has a passion for something, but even our family or even our friends or our neighbors, they do not support us. So the same thing happens with Kalyan. Community does not support him. Under the term community comes his father, community comes his neighbors. Okay, so people do not treat him kindly. They do not talk politely with him. They drive him away. It means don't sing here. If you want to sing, go somewhere else and sing. Okay, because of this voice, because of these things, because of the shouting, we see that Kalyan leaves home. So in this slide, we can see that this is Kalyan. Okay, we have created this in order to make you understand better. So this is Kalyan. He is leaving this place. He is going somewhere else. So as he has been criticized, everybody criticizes him. But one thing is important. One thing is good in case of his life is that he himself believes that I am a good singer, no matter what the world thinks. Okay, so he goes in search of a place where he will find a place and where he will find time. There will be nobody who will disturb him in his habit. So what happens? Then he sees a temple, and in that temple, what happens? He begins to sing a song because there is nobody, there is calmness, nobody is going to disturb him, and he sings loudly. He sings freely. Okay? And he becomes happy because at the end he has found a place where he can sing freely. So what happened again? Then there is something strange happens. It is the temple of Ganpati, as you can see here the image of Ganpati. So he begins singing his songs so loudly that Lord Ganpati keeps his hand on his ears. Okay, this may be a comic thing because even Lord does not want to listen him. It's possible that he does not have a good voice or he does not sing better. So that's why here you can see Lord Ganesha, Lord Ganpati has put his hands on his ears. Okay. So this is a magical thing happens in case of him. Okay. So this had happened, and after this, the priest of that temple comes inside the temple and he sees that Lord Ganesha, Lord Ganpati has put his hands on his ears. He is afraid because what he has to do, what will happen to him. If somebody comes and sees Ganpati has put his hands on ears, so what will people think? Another bad luck happens. This Mucha Raja is a king. He is about to visit the temple. Okay, he is about to visit the temple. So priest becomes very unhappy. He sees that he has to do something. Lord Ganesh has put his hands on his ear, so this may be considered as a bad omen. So something has to be done. Isn't it? Something has to be done. So he goes in searching for the people and scholars that why has this happened? So how can this omen can be clear? So what can we do? What rituals can be done? Because Mucha Raja is about to arrive, and Mucha Raja comes and he sees that Lord Ganpati has put his hands, and he considers this is very bad omen, isn't it? And this may be that whatever Mucha Raja has said to Lord Ganpati has not listened because hands on his ears. So this is considered as a bad omen. Okay. So these people have started finding out the solution to this problem. So what they should do. Okay. So Kalyan sees this and Kalyan knows that. Why does it happen? Because of his singing, because of his songs. Even Lord Ganpati does not like his songs. So what should be done? Isn't it? And he understands this. And he goes to these people and tells them that he can make Lord Ganpati, to remove hands from his ears. So he goes there, okay? He goes there and the court allows him. These people allow him. King allows him, yes, okay, you should go and talk to Ganpati, and if it happens, then it's good. So then Kalyan goes into the temple and asks Lord Ganpati to lower his hands. Then nothing happens. He gently warns that. He asked Lord Ganpati, if he does not lower his hand, he will begin to sing again. So again, Lord Ganpati is also afraid because he is not willing to listen his song. His song is so harsh, his sound is so harsh. So Lord Ganpati lower his hands from his ears. Okay. And the temple becomes again happy, kingdom becomes happy, king becomes happy. So what happens here after this? Mucha Raja, who is the king, what does he do? He gives reward to Kalyan. Because of the Kalyan, now the hands are lowered, and this has been considered as a festival. The court celebrates this event as the bad omen has gone, and they also love this courage of this boy. Because of him, the omen has gone. So Kalyan gets the money, gets whatever prize is given, and he uses that prize for developing his own song. With guided training and his relentless riyaz, he finally begins to refine his voice and technique. This has been considered as the most important part of the story. So these are some of the moral lessons we have learned. Perseverance through rejection, humility before community. Even if the community does not like it, even if the people do not like that he sings, but nobody likes his singing, even if people are against him, even if his own family is against him, he keeps singing. He develops himself. Okay, so moral is keep practicing with humility. Even if there are obstacles in your life, even if people do not support you, you should not quit your habit. You should not quit your choices. You should keep continuing, and you should keep working on your habits, on these kind of things. So this is all about this story that tells us about the life of Kalyan. Okay. Dear students, as we have already discussed the story, the singer who could not sing. Now we will go for another story. This is also a very simple and lucid story. Everybody has heard this story in your life. Our grandparents might have told you about this story. This is a fable. You know that fable means it is a literary work in which animals, birds, they play roles. They work as if they are humans, isn't it? So this is a fable, okay? And this is ancient story because it has been told orally from generations to generation. So what this story is about, okay? If we read the first line, you will understand that an ancient story about courage, strategy, the gap between brilliant ideas and their execution. Why this story is important? Because it teaches us various important things. In your life, if you plan to do something, think about the plan as well. Think about its execution. Suppose you have a plan for doing something better, you should also think about what will be the effects of that plan. So this story teaches us that we should not plan without thinking the output or end of the plan, results of the plan. So here you can see in this picture there are mice. If you look carefully, you will understand that they are having a kind of meeting. They have organized a meeting. Why do they organize a meeting? There something happens. What happens there? We will see these things step by step. So bailing the cat. Bailing, it means to bail the cat. Okay? The story of bailing the cat, a quick recap. So what this story is about? Once upon a time, there was a cat, and the cat used to trouble mice a lot. Whenever she thinks that she has to eat mouse, she used to come and she ate the mice, a mouse. So that's why it has been considered as an attack, or it has been considered as a threat. So all these mice come together and they think that we should call a meeting, because this is the bigger issue, this is the biggest problem. So we have to do something of this. We have to sort out this problem. In order to sort out this problem, they have to call a meeting, because one mouse cannot sort out or cannot give solution to this problem. So they decide to call a meeting. All the renowned mice came and they began to discuss what should be the solution. It means what they should do, because their community is under threat. The cat is always looking for them. So what they should do, isn't it? So everybody has put ideas before the council in the meeting. The younger mouse stood up. This mouse has also given a solution, isn't it? So what should they do? They decide to hang a bell around the neck of a cat. So what will happen? Suppose the cat is coming, there will be the sound of bell, and every mouse will be aware of that. They will run away. So this will be the solution, and then they will save themselves, isn't it? So this is an idea put before the council by younger mouse. They all think, they discuss that what a good plan. This is very class plan, and this will definitely help them to get rid of this problem. But suddenly the older mouse, he comes and he asks them, okay, this is a good plan, as you like, I also like this plan, but please tell me, who will do this? Who will go to the cat and who will hang the bell around the neck of the cat? Then nobody has said nothing. It means everybody becomes silent. Nobody wants to go and bell the cat. Nobody wants to go and hang a bell around the neck of the cat, because they know that if somebody goes, the cat will eat it, isn't it? So who will actually bell the cat, isn't it? So this is all the council. Okay, there is a meeting. The meeting is called. This is in detail actually. The meeting is called. All mice come together. They address this issue, the survival crisis. This is a survival crisis, because if they want to survive, if they want to live their life happily, this problem has to be solved. So they had a council and they have a meeting. What they discuss in the meeting? They discuss the threat of the meeting. Threat in the meeting. What is this threat? The threat from the cat. And then they put the question in front of the council that how can they protect themselves from their deadly predator? That's a cat. And how can they protect themselves from this? Okay. So what happens here? You can see the cat also. That's the imaginary cat. So the cat say reign of terror. As cat, you know that has nothing to do with the emotions of mice. This is also a question of survival for her. Okay. So every mouse is at risk. This is the bright idea. That's let's build the cat. This is the solution given to the council by one of the younger mouse, but that solution is very dangerous. Nobody would come ahead, nobody would come and bail the cat's neck. It's very difficult. Okay. Here, what we have learned from this story. This is very simple story, easy story. If we read it once, we will understand it. It's very short story. So, who will bail the cat? This is the basic question, isn't it? Who will do that? So, the idea, how the idea is? Idea is very brilliant. Idea is very good. It's logical. It's theoretically perfect, isn't it? Nobody can stop it, and nobody can say that this is not a good idea. This is a good idea, isn't it? But the reality is different, because somebody is to come there, somebody is to come ahead, and somebody is to do that dangerous job. But nobody comes in front. Nobody is ready, because idea is brilliant, logical, but in reality nobody can do it. So this is the paradox. Even if the idea is good, even if the solution is good, but nobody will be able to do this. So the solution, this has already been done. We should attach a tail to the cat's neck, and nobody does that. Okay. In this way, this is a very short and simple story. So what we have learned from this, isn't it? We have learned from this one point that whenever we plan something, whenever we are making a plan, we should think critically, we should think carefully, we should think about the plan, we should think about the idea. We should not plan anything randomly. We should think about the consequences of the plan. So here what happens? The younger mouse did not think about the consequences of the plan. Okay? So these are the important things we have learned whenever we put goals in front of us, whenever we begin to decide a goal for our life. We should always think that whether we will be able to do that, whether this will be good, or will there be any danger. So all these points we have to think about. While working on any project, we should think about do's and don'ts of that plan. We should think about the execution of that plan, and that is the most important lesson we have learned from this story. Thank you.